in Y.A. every time some new booties come, like new dudes just rolled up to the building, um, they always send people, you know what I'm saying? We always like send people, especially different races, to check them, to see, like check their nuts and see what they're about, you know what I'm saying? If they got heart or not, you know? And back then I was like super beast mode. I used to work out all day, every day. I swear to God, I used to work out twice a day, in the morning and at night, and maybe 3 times a day if I felt like it, right? Because I was fighting for my life and literally trying to survive. So I would just work out and fight, work out and fight. That was all I did, straight up. You feel me? And so your boy he had some size. I had some size for 8. I was like that. I was him. You know what I'm saying? For the Asians, I was him, right? So they had a new group of dudes that just hit the yard, right? And like 3 of them were Mexican, a couple of them were black. But the SA homies came and hollered at me. They said, "Hey, man, my nickname back then was Tiny, right?" They're like, "Hey, Tiny, could you try to see if you could punk old boy right there? He just came, right?" I said, "Bet." I said, "Bring him over here," like, cause I was over at the pull-up bars. I said, "Bring him, like, walk a lap, right? Walk a lap and bring him closer to where I'm at, and then I'm gonna push up on him, right?" He was like, "Alright." So the SAs, they all in cahoots. They know what's up. So they ain't tripping. They're gonna let me like try to see if this fool got heart or not. So I'm over there doing pull-ups, and they walking to that. So when they get near, and like back then, I'm not trying to boast either, y'all. This is the real shit. Back then, your boy was so chunk, like so swole and all cut up and shit. Like you couldn't walk by and not look. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't just walk by and keep your fucking face looking forward. Like you would look. Like motherfuckers would look like, oh damn, look at that, right? So when old boy, I'm waiting. I'm just doing my pull-ups. They come around. When they get near me, I'm waiting for him to look, cause he's gonna look. And that fool look. Once he look, I came off the pull-up bar. I just pushed towards him. Hella dramatic, like though. Like, have you can see this? I swear to God, I came off that pull-up bar, hella, like just hella like flowing. I came off that bitch like I was water. Like came off that motherfucker like I was liquid. Hella smooth, hella sexy with it. Like, and I took like just walked towards him, and so I banged on him. So where you from? And he told me his hood, his body, or whatever, right? And I just played a role like I was a northerner, right? And I told him, oh, this Norte, yada yada yada. I'm a norteño. I said, I was like, I'm the only norteño here on this yard, and we gotta run the fade, bro, cause I ran the fade with every single essay in this building, period, on this yard and in this building. So you're next, you know what I'm saying? And he's over here like walking last with the essay dude, his other essay partner, whatever. And he's looking at his homie like, what the fuck is this about? Like this norteño, supposedly norteño, could just walk up on me like this, fool? And his homie looking at him like, hey, fool, that fool told you, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna call you out to the blind, like it's an area where the police let us go to fight, right? He said, that fool called you out to the blind, you gotta go, you know what I'm saying? Answer the call. Are you gonna answer this call or not? So he was like, this new dude, he's like, hell yeah, whoop. I said, I bet. I said, when we go in the building after yard, go to the head, which is the bathroom, right? Go to the bathroom, go sit on the toilet, right? And do not get off that toilet until they lock us in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? So in the bathroom, there's like, about like 10 sinks, there's 3 urinals, and there's like 5 toilets. So there's a lot of room in there, you know what I'm saying? And but they when we go in from the yard, they open up the bathroom and they go head call. And basically you got like 15, 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes sometimes to use the head. And after you get done, when time is up, they're gonna close that bitch. And you ain't out. By the time they close it, they're gonna lock you in there into the next head call, which is like the next hour, every hour or so, right? So if you stay in there, you're locked in there. Some people stay in there to do their laundry. Some people stay in there to braid hair, whatever it is, be in there chilling, whatever. But so we go in the bathroom. So I sit down. There's like 5 toilets. I sit down on the first one. The SA dude, he sits on the toilet next to me. So I'm right here. He's next to me. And then next to him is one of my Vietnamese homies, my Asian homies, named Casper. Casper's next to him. Right? So we sit on the toilet. Bang, we just posted the 30 minutes or whatever they run the head for. Motherfuckers in the bathroom, brushing their teeth, getting water, using the restroom, pissing, whatever, shaving, they're doing all that shit that dudes do, right? And then we just waited. Right, so but while we're waiting, me and Casper are talking to each other while this dude's in between us. This is all set up. It's all Art of War mind game type shit. And we're kids doing this shit, right? So Casper's talking to me like, hey, Tiny. He's like, bro, can you please take it easy on this fool, right? And you gotta understand, this fool sitting in between us, and he already seen me. I was all chopped up, looking like young baby Tarzan, and I got long hair. I'm looking real crazy, right? And this dude just came to to the yard and he already heard hella stories that why he's crazy, he's turned up. So I know he's already scared, right? So Casper, my baby, told me, gets at me, he's like, hey Tiny, can you please take it easy on this fool? Like, you already know what you did to the last dude, right? Like, you be like, wild out, bro. Like, just chill out. Like, don't hit that extra button, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, fuck that shit. I'm like, fuck that shit, man. Man, this North Day fool. Like, I'm finna get, like, man, I'm finna fuck this fool up. Like, woo, I'm just talking hella shit, right? And then, and then Cash was like, all right. He's like, all right, but if you do, like, don't use no karate on him. So Cash was like, and we all played this shit. Like, we already did this shit a million times, right? So Cash was like, bro, if you do fuck this fool up, like, don't use none of that kung fu karate shit. You know what I'm saying? Just don't kick, don't use no knees, no elbows, no headbutting, none of that crazy shit. Just come from the shoulders, just knuckle up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? We don't give these fools no passes. They didn't give us no passes. You know what I'm saying? We ain't give this motherfucker no passes. Fuck that. It's going down. When they lock this motherfucking bathroom, so I told this fool, like, man, hey, check this out, boy. If you take the sheet, better hurry up, wipe your ass. When they lock this motherfucking bathroom, it's going down. Get ready. Rumble in the jungle. You know what I'm saying? It's going down, motherfucker. So he in the middle, like, tripping. Like, damn, these motherfuckers. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? He's taking all this in. And there ain't no other essay in the bathroom with him. And the essay did this on purpose. So that he would have to stand his ground. Either he's going to be about it or not, right? So they basically set it up like this to see if he was really about that shit, right? So bam, finally, long story short, they close the bathroom. Ain't nobody in there but us three. I hop up immediately. Push by him like crazy ass kind of as I can look. You know what I'm saying? Trying to flex my back arm the whole nine. I hop up that shit. I push by him like, hey fool, hurry up, hop up that motherfucker. Like, when you ready, I'm ready. Let's go, let's get it cracking, right? So I go to the other side of the bathroom. Boom. Oh boy hops up, right? So you gotta understand, okay, like, okay, I got my back up against the wall, and in front of me is about like 10 feet of like walking space, and Casper is up already too, and Casper is like right across or directly across from me. So Casper has his back on the wall, on the other wall, and we're facing each other. So we were the first two to hop up. Once the bathroom door was locked, we two hopped up. I went and got this wall, Casper went and got that wall. So when old boy comes up out the toilet, he got no choice but to come in the middle of us. You know what I'm saying? He got no choice to come between. So this is all mind game. It's all psychological warfare. Because, you know, it's like, if you're in a situation where you got to fight, right? And there's two people, you don't want to have one in front and one behind you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's awkward. Like, you're off balance, right? But where he's at, from the area where he's on the shitter, he has no choice but to come over here to get out of that area. And if he doesn't come out of the area, it shows that he's scared. So when he comes into the middle, I can tell he's shook up because he don't know if Casper's gonna jump in. He don't know what's going on, right? So he's like already shook. His mind is fucked right now. So I took off my shirt. Boom. I had some sweats on, right? I had some sweats on, right? So I pulled my sweats up. Boom. Boom, like hella high. And I turned sideways and I did some, like, I got into a karate stance, right? So I started going like this, like, and I started like sliding towards him, like, I'm finna fuck this fool up, right? That motherfucker said, hold on. And Casper was behind him. And Casper was like, no, Tiny, don't do the karate on him. Don't do that shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and you know, I was all ripped up, so all my muscles was like bulging out, and I'm looking all crazy, and I'm coming towards that motherfucker. And that motherfucker put his hands out, he's like, no. He's like, no. He's like, hold on. Oh, what's up, fool? What you want to do, fool? He's like, hold on. So this is something that I did that the essays didn't know nothing about, right? Even though they asked me to go check this fool's nuts to see if he was about it or not, your boy always was and always be a hustler, regardless of what. You feel me? So right when this fool, I seen that I broke him. Like, I seen that this fool was scared. I see that he wasn't about nothing. He was terrified, right? So I gave him an opening, and right at the moment where he has no choice but to take it. So I told him, check this out, fool. Pay me $50 a month when you go to the store. Go ahead and slide me $50 on the under, and I'm gonna go ahead and let all your homies know that I try to check your nuts and you was about it. You know what I'm saying? You didn't punk out. But in actuality, you know what the fuck happened. You was a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And so what's he gonna do? He's gonna go with my deal, right? Because if not, I'm gonna let his homies know that he punked out, and then he's gonna be fucking assed out. He's gonna lose his respect in his neighborhood. He ain't gonna be able to walk the line. He might just be a case the whole time, be always getting punked and woo woo. So his best option is to pay me $50 a month. That's his best option. You feel me? So me and my boy Casper, we came up with all this. We plotted, we schemed all this, we put this whole fucking shit together, and every time motherfuckers come through, let's go get him. $50 for him, got $50 coming from him, $50 coming from him.